I'm back. I'm back. All right. We're back with even more surviving Mars. We're moving on because we completed the first achievement we were going for today, which was the easy India 5 domes before 100 in service of mankind. Now we're gonna do Gagarin's legacy, which sounds a bit harder, but I think we figured out a way to do it quite easily, and that's extract 10,000 resource units from deposits before Sol 100. Okay, so I think the best way to do this is to make those resource units concrete. I should not do that. I should not. Well, yeah, I should not have navigated away like that. Russia, extract 10,000 resource units from deposits before Sol 100. Okay. So let's see. A new game. Again, none of the exterior circumstances really matter, do they? So we're gonna play as Russia. We're gonna name our colony what? Nova Moscow. Yeah, I know that doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. Is there something that helps you? Well, you know what? Autonomous hubs is inventor, and that would save us a whole bunch of maintenance. Okay, no mystery, and no rival colonies, because there's no point. It doesn't changing the difficulty doesn't give us anything in this scenario. Okay, so we get fueled extractors, and we get the fuel refinery prefab is cheaper. That's interesting. Rockets are slower. Drones get better over time, and autonomous hubs. RC Driver, a special rover that can extract resources from underground deposits, but waste some of the deposits. Wow, could you just do this with a team of RC drillers? Or would it take too long? Should I try to do it that way, or should I try to do the concrete strategy? Let's see. The concrete strategy is literally send up some machine parts, send up hubs, drop down multiple. The hubs are autonomous, so there's no worry about wear and tear. Power supplies as well. We'll need to put up Stirling generators, and then just mine concrete. We're gonna do the concrete way. It sounds boring, but I'm fairly certain it's gonna work, and I'd prefer not to repeat stuff if I don't have to. So let's unload everything first, because this was a mistake I made last time. I was trying to like squeeze stuff in, and I brought stuff I shouldn't have brought. All right, so we don't need any moisture vaporators. We do need fuel refineries if we want to take advantage of their refined or those extractor power-ups. So let's do this. Let's send that. And let's send a drone hub as well. Let's send a Stirling generator. Actually, I think 2 Stirling generators, right? Because 2 concrete factories is 10 power. A fuel refinery, I believe, is 5 power. And a drone hub is autonomous, so that's no power. So that's 15. And an open Stirling generator actually only sends... No, okay, it's only 1. So, one of each one of these, plus 2 concrete things, right? And the concrete things are this many machine parts roughly. We'll get the metal on site, so we won't send any of that. We're going to need RC commanders to build these. Is RC Driller, a remote controlled vehicle that extracts metals and rare metals from underground deposits, but not deep deposits. Drilling wastes 50% of the materials, so this is not a good idea. Like, you could have an army of these, it would take forever to do it, so we're not going to do that. We are going to bring a space truck, though, and we might as well bring an Explorer because I like it. And then let's bring 20 machine parts in this first one. So we're not bringing any extra drones, and that's a mistake. So we have to bring some drones. Okay. Oh, there are drones in this, though. There's 4 drones in this RC Commander. So we don't actually have to bring additional drones, because we're also bringing a hub. Okay. So, let's not do that. And all our hubs are going to come up pre-assembled, so we won't need any electronics. Yeah. Yeah, I think this will work. Okay, so the Zenit. We don't have much money either, so the the next ship is probably going to be identical to this. Well, it won't send up a commander or an explorer or a transport, but it will send up machine parts. All right, let's find a place to live. It actually doesn't matter. We should just pick a place that's easy though, because there's no point in making it harder on ourselves. We need full concrete as well. That's important. Well, full concrete and less thingamabobbers. That's meteors. Isn't there a place like right here that's basically perfect? Here it is. That's full concrete. Okay. 7178. It's like the easiest start on Mars. On Mars.
Welcome to Mars.
Welcome to Mars. All right. So all right. Now there's a little concrete here. We did not send up any probes, so we just have to take this start, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 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 All right. So concrete. This concrete plant produces concrete. Does not require a deposit. Consumes fuel. All extractors contaminate nearby buildings with dust. I know that. I just generally don't care because I actually don't think it makes that much of a difference. But if you're trying to run a very lean planet, it does, obviously. But spacing stuff requires more resources because you need space. You know, like spacing stuff out. All right, so that we will try to build out of that range. So just cause. And we're going to put down, what's here? There's 698 concrete there. There's 180 concrete storage in each one of these, so that's 360. That's, oh. No. I didn't misplace this on purpose, I swear. That's pretty good. And then we have to land a rocket, obviously, somewhere is here. Mr. Rocket. I didn't notice how many rockets we start with as the Russians, so we might have to send it back one day. I guess we'll find out. Active research should be whatever is useful, which is not going to be anything. I mean, starting with autonomous hubs is huge. But also, fueled extractors is a robotics technology. We were wondering about that last time. Now we know. None of these matter. Not going to outsource. We're already poor. We do want to research, or we do want to scan, though. We'll scan all of those around us. Like that. The problem here will be if we can scan fast enough. And I didn't even think about that. Is if we can uncover 10,000 worth of concrete fast enough to do it. I think it'll actually be quite tight. We're going to send our second cargo rocket. It is going to have a hub. It is going to have a Stirling generator. If we want to run these moisture vapor, if we want to run these fueled, we need to have water. So we're gonna send up 2 moisture vapes, one for this existing one and one for the new one, and a fuel refinery for the new one. All right. That means a second Stirling generator as well. And then we're gonna have to send up some polymers to service those, more machine parts. What else should we bring up? Oh, a couple probes, huh? Maybe make our life a little bit easier? Let's make it 5. And we'll bring some electronics just for S's and G's. And then 3 more drones. Alright. Okay, I don't know if we've made good decisions there or not, but we're gonna find out. Alright, so that gives you something to do. You go get that. And you can start building this. So we're real tight with the drones. That's another thing we've decided to do. It's a choice. Let's also, while we're here, we need to put up a universal depot. Do you think it's going to matter where we put this drone hub? Probably not. I mean, probably, but probably not. So we're just going to put it there. And the next drone that drops something off. Yeah, you fucking build this, you motherfucker. All right. All right, easy. All right. Down. No more drone control for you. All the drone control for you. All right. So, and then we'll just go put our drone commander over there for now. We might need it later. We'll see. We got an anomaly achievement. Woohoo! I mean, we didn't deserve that. We've uncovered the whole second row. That feels like startling. Right, so we're working on this Gagarin's Legacy achievement, which is to do a whole bunch of resources. It's 10,000 resources by turn 100. We've decided we're going to do that by doing concrete. Hopefully that counts, and then it should be relatively easy once we actually discover more concrete. But will we discover 10,000 units worth, and will we exhaust those units by turn 100? I think this is a fairly poor strategy now that I'm thinking about longer, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. We're not trying to build a sustainable civilization here. All we're trying to build is a quick jerk. What? You heard me. Trying to give it a quick jerk. Now all we want to do is do the achievement, and that doesn't mean sustainable. We forgot to have this wire. We want to put this stuff over here because we wanted to make it easier to stay out of the gray area, which is, again, something we normally do not give a shit about. Normally I build in the gray area all the time. Oh, I didn't realize we have to pay for this. Oh, we get it for free is what it is. We get it for free. Okay. Now when the second rocket arrives... now this fuel refinery does not have a gray area. But we do want to keep its water source away from there. Let's put that down. We unlocked more techs already too. Amazing. And this needs water obviously and doesn't have any. So, but we're just gonna put a moisture vaporator right next to it. So we might even be able to get away with just 2 pipes. Research cooperation. Your attention is required. Oh, what do we want for free? Should we take the machine parts or should we take the orbital probes? I think we should probably take the orbital probes. Uncover more concrete or give us the ability to build more concrete extractors. I think uncover more concrete because we haven't uncovered it yet. So, oh, and we get a free empty machine, a free empty probe. Great. So we'll use our things to do our radius. Okay, there's a big concrete supply. Oh, we didn't research that yet. Okay. I'm not sure how we didn't do that one, but whatever. Let's move on with our lives. I'm gonna do ones with high land. So there's a bunch of concrete here, a bunch of concrete here, a bunch of concrete over here, unfortunately, which is just out of our hub reach. Oh, tragic. We got 8 free supply pods. Okay. That's in fine water from Mars for Russia is 8 free supply. Oh, it's find 8 deposits. I see. 50 concrete in a single soul gives you 4 free apartments. Holy shit. 200 metals, 3 extractors at 160 performance, plus 40% price of rare metals. Holy shit. Alright. Deep scan 50 sectors. Alright, well, we're a ways away from deep scanning anything. Our second one's not here yet. How big is this deposit? 1,500. 756. How big is this one? 670. So do you think water counts? It's a resource. I don't know, really. I don't know. When the next ship comes, I think we'll put it here. So let's bring this over here real quick. How are we doing? You've picked up 16 metal and nothing else. Okay, good for you. Good. We're still waiting on the second rocket. They're slow. slow. These Russian rockets. Oh, we need to open this as well.
Resources are low.
Yeah, great. Water and electricity are low, guys. We do need water. We're trying to get this up. It just hasn't happened yet. We didn't ship it with the original box. It was missing parts. It's like IKEA. We got one. We uncovered one mystery dot, anomaly dot, a dotily. I really regret this not being just over a bit or just up a bit. When we get our second one, I guess we'll put it so it covers these two deposits. 1,500 and 670, because that's over 2K. But I think the real problem now is that will I actually be able to afford putting down... I don't know for sure where this goes, so let's put it down like that. Will I actually be able to afford the drone hubs that I need to get this many deposits? Is it, I guess. Oh, I apparently have 5 more. Oh, I sent those, right. Okay, this
Sector
one,
scanned.
this one, this one, this one, this one.
Breakthrough discovered.
Breakthrough discovered, okay. This one and that one, thank you very much. Oh, we got the good vibes breakthrough. That's a good one. That can make everybody in your dome happy. All you gotta do is show them the vibrator. Alright, so... right here? Sure. That's autonomous. We are gonna need some wires. Can we put 3 extractors on this deposit?
Research complete.
It's gonna be difficult, I think, to fit 3 here. Let's see. Requires. There's 1. Yeah. 2 it is. 2 it is. There we go. That'll do. It's good enough. Make a little power wire here. Make a wire to all the way up here.
Resources are low.
Yeah, let's make a wire all the way up here. Almost there.
Research complete.
And then we'll do one more concrete extractor up here. I don't know. This might be flawed, guys. I think I might have to start this over. I'm thinking about all the things I've poorly planned. But what I've definitely not decided to do is make a sustainable economy, because I thought I could just rush to the requirements. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not. What's going to make the difference now? Money. So let's get that. Money always makes the difference anyways. Drone swarm is nice. Sure. Okay. We're complaining about water, so right. We need to power up this fueled extractor with a water moisture evaporator. A water box thingamatower. Is that going to be enough power now? Yes, just. Okay. So now this has power and water. So this should start fueling these extractors. These still are not powered up. I need to put down a Sterling gen right here. We also need to put down a Farfanugan. There you go. Machine parts, or the fuel factory here, and the moisture evaporator right next to it. And then I think we can get away with a single pipe. Could save some money on pipes. Oh yes, and we need a universal depot.
Anomaly analyzed.
Here. And then we need concrete depots. This is how big? 1,500. So this needs like 10 depots. 1, 2. Oh god, it's gonna be ugly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. It has no power, right? I need to open this. Oh yeah, and this doesn't have enough anyway. So this is a dual Sterling Jenner jobby. And then we need waste. And I think we need waste back at the other place as well.
Anomaly analyzed.
So I think I fucked this up, but I'm going through the motions of my original plan. Just to do that. Right. So some waste extraction there. Oh, we got the apartment prefabs. That's special. Even though we don't plan on actually having anyone inhabiting the planet at any time, we now have a way to improve their lives. I didn't realize I built that right on it, but it doesn't matter. So, realistically, what are we looking at here? We're completely unsustainable. Right? We're gonna run out of concrete and machine parts at some point. And we've only set ourselves up to mine 1,200 plus 1,500, so 2,700. So less than a third worth of the material that we need. And we don't have another hub either. Now hubs are relatively cheap. They're $100 a piece. So a couple well-positioned hubs over multiple concrete deposits might work. I think the real problem here is that by not building any functioning domes or anything, we're guaranteeing not to pick up these, extra 1,000, extra 500 resources over and over. And then, of course, we don't know if water counts as a resource. The problem with water is that actually using 7,000 water in a certain time frame is fairly difficult unless you just tank it all or you convert it all into fuel, which I suppose is possible, right? What if, because the thing about water, right, is that it comes in about 10,000. So one completely exhausted water resource, we may have figured out a way to do this. What if we sent the equipment to find and extract 10,000 water instead? Benefits. Water tanks only require metal. Water extractors require machine parts. You can fit 3 or 4 of them around one water source. So you could really crank them up. And if you dump them all into tanks, the problem with that is each water tank, small water tank, only holds 100 water. So the thing is to convert them to fuel instead. If water counts towards the resource thing, which we don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I know this concrete one is going to fail, right? We know this is going to fail because we don't have enough money to sustain ourselves, period. So we're gonna go a different way. We're gonna try this again because we know that's not gonna succeed. We're gonna try water, hoping water counts as resource extraction for the Gagarin achievement. It just says extract 10,000 resource units from deposits before Sol 100, and that should count. Nova Moscow, which doesn't make any sense. I know, I don't care. We were choosing mayor or inventor because of the autonomous hub, but city mayor is more money, and the way we're planning on doing this, we're actually not going to need many hubs because we're only going to have like 1 or 2 places in the first place. So we can't be international. We need to be Russia. We don't want any mystery because we're trying to grind the achievement. We don't want any rival colonies. So we're going the water route this time, and I think Kevin Spacey. No, not Kevin Spacey. Kevin McLeod. No, who's the waterman with the gills? Kevin Kevinson. Ready. Next. All Alright, so... Alright, we need a drone hub. We need fuel refineries. We do not need any moisture vapes. In fact, they're a problem. We're going to need power. We don't need an RC driller. But we should get a transport. I guess we'll take all of this other stuff. Now that gives us room, so let's take another fuel refinery in this first one. Yeah, that leaves us plenty of money, so hopefully this works out. Quick hit next before I change my mind. Right, I don't want to overthink it, because it's not fun to overthink stuff. It's supposed to be a video game. We're going to go to this same spot, which was here, right? I think so. So we might have to restart this one a couple times because we need to make sure we find a water source. My bad, sorry. Find a water source with 10,000. This is not the same map, but whatever, we'll survive. So we only have one shot here to uncover one square that has over 10,000 water. Which one? This one? Yeah. We'll just keep doing this until we do it. It shouldn't take too long.
Welcome to Mars.
Welcome to Mars. Get your ass to here. We chose this one last time. How about this? This one? No, but man, look at all these fucking rare metals. Restart map. Where do you think there's water? There should be water at the bottom of any crater, but the problem with that will be getting down to it, and like it'll cost extra money to get to and stuff like that. It's no good. It's no good. So what about here? Nothing at all. That was the most useless exploration anyone has explored. Yuri would be ashamed of us. That other guy who was Russian, who's dead, would be ashamed of us.
Welcome to Mars.
Valentina, the lady who went to outer space, the first woman in outer space, of course, was Russian. No water. Oh man, there is another rare minerals here. So there are 5 rare minerals in these 3 squares. Holy shit. Okay, but that's not the plan today, so. We need to find water, hoping that resource units includes water.
Welcome to
And we're
Mars.
going to turn it into fuel because I think that'll be easier and cheaper than turning it or just tanking it. Water. No. I think you might actually require concrete to make water extractors. So that might be something we need to keep in mind. Water. No. Well, we still haven't found it, but we only brought 1 probe, so we gotta probe until we find water. Look on the Mars. Did we do this square yet? I don't think so. No, we didn't, and it doesn't have it. So we'll do this one next. Oh, wait, I forgot. It kind of tells you. I'm an idiot. There's a tooltip that says there's a 70% chance of water. Oh, I'm so dumb.
Welcome to Mars.
Welcome to Mars. Alright, welcome to Mars. Fuck me. Alright, what does this say? Metals, rare metals, concrete, unexplored, concrete metals, metals, rare metals, concrete. Actually doesn't look like any of these say water. And a lot of them don't say anything at all. So much for that idea. You'd think there'd be water at the bottom of this crater and at the bottom of this one. The problem with that is that it's hard to get that out because of the lip and stuff. It's unfortunate, but it's real. We're gonna explore this one. No. Compelling content. We gotta find it. We got an achievement hunt. If I don't fucking get all the achievements, I'm a worthless human being. Well, okay, I don't actually feel that way. That's the joke I'm making. I've done that one, I've done that one, I've done that one, I've done that one, I've done that one and that one. Have we done this one? Well, I don't think so because it was so disappointing I would have remembered it. Now we're going to do the one next to that one. How many times will we restart before it crashes, do you think? This one, oh my god. This part of Mars, except for the immediate neighborhood in rare metals, But we haven't unlocked any water production, so
Welcome to Mars.
we need some fucking water. We need to extract it as well. This one. Hey, water and concrete. How much water? 10,422. So this is enough, and there's concrete because we were kind of worried about that. So, all right. So let's see. Water extractor. It requires 6 concrete and 2 machine parts. Okay, so we will need concrete. Base production 5. So that part doesn't matter. What matters is how many we can actually fit in here. So if I do this, it's 3 wide, and this is the maximum distance. It isn't though. What if I do? So I want to extract this as fast as possible, and then convert it into fuel. So I'm just trying to find a place that I can hook up like. That one's out of range. What if we just do the opposite side of this and just have 4? I think that'll work. What the problem here will be is lining them up just right. Where do we put on this? Just kind of arbitrarily behind it. And the pipe is over the water. There, like this. Like that. Alright. I've apparently placed them too closely here. I thought I gave them room. Am I crazy? What's going on here? This doesn't work? That doesn't work? Okay. I guess I'll live, but I'm disappointed. Don't build that there. Also, don't build that there. One more away. Like that. That doesn't look right, though, because... I don't want to make redundant pipes. This looks like the pipe goes right there, right? But these 2 pipe areas are not... Like, this is not giving space for a pipe. Okay, surviving Mars, sure. Do that to me. I don't know mine. I want it to look fucking symmetrical. Is that asking too much? No. See, now I have to be this far away for it to be symmetrical. I don't like it. Alright. And then what? Pipes. Well, now we have to do this? No, it won't even let me build it there. Oh my god, am I thinking it won't let me build it there? But actually the pipe is just red because I'm fucking Russian. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual verifiable idiot. I thought the pipe was being like errored, but the pipe is actually just red because I'm Russian. Nice. Okay. Righty. So the next thing we need is fuel creation, right? And we didn't send up any fuel refineries in the first rocket, so that was a good choice by us. All right. So what are we thinking here? 4 of them? Will that be enough? 6 of them. Each fuel refinery uses 1 water. And I've just put down enough water extraction to create 20. So, but realistically, we're never going to be able to ship up 20. Maybe 10, but even then, could we power them? Alright, well, let's just do this. That's at least like 5 or so of them. And powers like that. Okay, and we're gonna need a concrete machine. A concrete extractor here. We'll just build it down here. We don't need multiples of these because we only need enough concrete to build our stuff. We don't need enough to like sustain ourselves over time. Though of course that sort of unsustainable model is what failed us last time, just saying. Did we send power up this time? No, we didn't because we're dumb. We're actually completely dumb. We'll put some solar here like this. Now that is 20, right? Because each one of these is 5. So that's 20. Each one of these I think is 5. So let's call that 25. And then, oh, I was thinking we don't have things, but the reality is I didn't actually wait to land the ship. So I don't know. I don't know what we don't have. So let's not build these solar panels. Because solar sucks my balls. You got the solar, it steals all the sun. It just takes all the sun away with it. And I don't know about you guys, but that's just not something I want. Probably regret putting it this close, but we're gonna do it anyways. What should we explore? We should explore here, I guess. I mean, what do we actually need to facilitate the completion of this? Machine parts? Research. I want money. Unfortunately, our bonus is in that, so we should take that anyways. We need to research the other collab thing for more research points. We might as well get Martian vegetation. We might as well take fuel. Advanced engineers. Something. Jesus Christ. I don't even know the words. Sometimes I forget whether I'm actually a human being or not, which is quite an easy mistake to make, in case you're wondering. I occasionally do get confused and think I'm a robot. It's 183 metal over here. That's good, because we desperately need it. I want to put this drone hub down. I think this time it really doesn't matter. Do extractors produce... Yeah, they do dust. Alright. Well, our drone hubs are autonomous anyways, so let's just, This electronica is somehow strangely appropriate, even though I did not choose that on purpose. And then power. We did bring a single Stirling generator, which is not enough. But to start, right? We need it over here. Oh, I say that. We don't want to do that. We'll put it right there. Maybe that'll help. Maybe something. Tuesday. Your mom. I did tell to bring 2 of these. Okay. I'm gonna need a little bit of storage. We'll just jam that down there. Put a concrete one next to it. Put a waste one right behind it. Here, can you reach there? You can't, so you can't go there. Oh no. I told it to put down something, never used it, and now I need a robot. Great. How about just a couple small ones? I don't like small ones. I'm a dumping ground size queen. Let's do that. I didn't take inventor. I thought I took inventor. I took city mayor or something. Okay, or something equally stupid. How many more mistakes am I gonna make before I fire myself? Ah, look what I've done. What is wrong with me? What is fucking wrong with me? Okay, now this music has gotten really weird now. There doesn't seem to be a way on Epidemic Sound to tell it that you hate what's playing. It's like, no, you must accept it. The last song was oddly appropriate because of its clearly, I don't know, Slavic or Russian theme. What's it? It was whatever came before Cowan. It was Skirmishers. Should we just add this to a playlist and play it over and over again? It has a very Russian theme to it, but I don't know what song it is or anything. Have you picked up the metal yet? We're starving our civilization. And by civilization, I mean our fuel extraction facility, which we're hoping will get us Gagarin's legacy. We're hoping that resource units in its in the achievement, it says extract 10,000 resource units before Sol 100. And we're hoping water counts as a resource unit. If you click on it, it seems like it does. And what we're going to do is we're going to make it into fuel. And that's our plan. Doesn't really matter. Okay, we need this metal stat. We may have made lots of mistakes. I don't know. This is our second attempt at this because we thought we could do it with concrete, but realistically the problem with concrete is that getting 10,000 of it without having a functioning society, which is what we needed, is actually quite difficult. Water should be relatively easy because there's 10,000 in a lot of single deposits. And this deposit is 10,400. So we should be able to extract 10,400 water from this deposit. And if it counts as a resource, that should be enough. I don't know if it counts though. I guess we'll find out. What we're not going to have is initially enough power. So let's send up a cargo rocket. And the first thing in it should be 2 Stirling generators. And then 2 more fuel refineries. Right? And then some more machine parts. And then some more polymers. And we don't have that bonus, so we need those as well. All right, should we get more fuel refineries then? Because we have still more room. More fuel refineries and more Stirling gems. That'll put us at 6 fuel refineries. Yeah, we have 10K left shipping. Man, I think it's just more of both of these. All right, and then we got 3K left, so making machine parts. And one space dwarf drone. Just the weirdest vehicle of all time. Launch. Make lunch. Alright. So we're now making concrete. Okay. Oh, it's not plugged in. God damn it. Really? Really? Just poor planning. Just poor planning. Look, I even built a wire that doesn't do anything. I even built a wire that doesn't do anything. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yeah, we're getting more metal. Alright, so now the concrete's up. Now, once this concrete starts producing, we can start extracting water. And I guess we'll find out whether we can extract... There's math here, right? Because these extract 5 at a time, if it's needed. And that'll be the problem. That'll be the problem. Alright, we gotta skip this track because it's so weird. Thematically. It's called Kawan. Hopeful and quirky. Can I tell it never to play it again? Hopeful and quirky. That's my nickname for my... No. Oh. We're getting a mandatory upgrade. Gain a supplies pod with 10 drones and 60 polymers. Or reveal the rest of the amplification text and they cost 20% less. I'll take the polymers. I mean, thinking about that, I don't actually know what's a good choice.
Resources are low.
Resources are low, though. Water, apparently. The water's low. Water's low, guys! Water's low. Thanks, robot lady. That's a helpful piece of information you've given me just now. Do I sound sarcastic? Do I? Also, why don't you have a Russian accent? They need to go back into the studio and re-record all the dialogue with faction-appropriate intonation. Yeah.
Sector scanning.
Hey, we're putting out water, ladies and gentlemen, and we're using 2 of it. We can make this go faster, but what's the point? It'll consume the fuel that we make. That's the point. let's dump off the rest of this here. We're waiting for pick off and drop off our Russian driver. No, we're waiting for the rocket, the slow ass Russian rockets. Well, let's put in some solar panels, which suck my balls, but. And I don't mean that in a good way either. I mean it in the worst possible way. What's a bad way to balsa, you ask? Well, teeth. Teeth. Russian ball teeth sucking. What? Right, well, we got some polymers, so let's put down the batteries to keep this up and running. I don't want to over-invest. We're just trying to power this shit up. Oh my god, it's in the maintenance circle. Oh my god, you're gonna have to do it. I mean, once I get enough concrete out of this thing, I can just shut it off. Fucking drones, faster, work harder. Oh, I forgot our magic polymers from the sky. That's nice. I like magic polymers. I just got shushed. I fucking hate being shushed in my ear. I hate being shushed, period. It just makes me violent. It's like, I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna get the RC Explorer, but only for shits and giggles. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money, but I'm looking at this right here, and I'm like, I must have this breakthrough. We're waiting on our slow Russian rockets. Why are the Russian rockets slower? It doesn't make any sense at all. Doesn't make any sense at all. Also, the American ones being bigger than the Russians doesn't make a lot of sense. Historically. Oh my god, any fucking time today, comrade. Hey, and the good news, we're consuming fuel. We're consuming fuel, ladies and gentlemen. We've produced 50 fuel. This deposit is down approximately almost 100. We've done about a tenth of what we need to do. A tenth? Yeah, yes? I don't even know if this is going to work. The problem will be consuming enough, right? Because each one of these only uses one water. Yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and drop there. Drop there, that's fine. RC Explorer, baby! We might have to find other ways to consume water. Alright, so importantly that's power. So let's just put them in a line here. I don't know. There's probably better ways to do what I just did. And then we need to immediately start consuming water. Anything to consume more water. Who would think that your chief mission on Mars would be to consume as much as possible? Okay, that's 6. We're making 20 out of those 4. So at minimum, I think we need to
Resources are low.
look at how this is powered here. Can we move a wire here?
Research complete.
Actually,
Milestone achieved.
Actually, we deleted the one wire. It was hard to tell because it's fucking dark now for some reason. Okay, there's still a wire nub. Thank you. Stupid fucking wire nub. Oh god, I disconnected it. Please build that battery. Fuck me. Build the fucking battery. Alright, what are we at for power? We're at 57 excess, so this doesn't need to be open anymore, so we might as well not open it and risk anything. It increases the maintenance anyways. Those each are polymers, but we got a bunch of polymers in that special thing, so we're pretty good with that already. We're gonna need to store the fuel. Hey, the closer we store the fuel to itself, the more likely it'll blow up and save us room to store fuel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count that as 1,800, right? But how much fuel is actually produced from the water? It's not like 1 to 1, right? So, will 1,800 be enough? Who knows? We're gonna spend some of it anyways, right? Well, why though? Because like I said, what we need now is to produce more fuel, because we're these things can produce. It looks like they can produce variable amounts. It's broken. I think I'm producing 20. These produce 1 apiece, so I'm only using 6. So I think I need to send out more fucking fuel facilities. I'll have to open all these if I do that. But that's not a real problem. I'd like to get this ship out of the way. It is ready though, so that's fine. Take off.
Milestone achieved.
You bet your ass. Ready? So how much have we extracted? About 300. It's not enough. It's not enough. We need to extract faster. Let's go out this way. How much more room we got? Let's go all the way to the edge, which is right about there, right? Oh, nailed it. All right. Is there a fuel power plant or anything? No, I don't think there is there? That's a shame that we couldn't just power ourselves with the fuel we make. Shame. Shame. Click that one, and let's also explore that. Alright, so have we got another rocket? We do not. We'll wait till that rocket gets home. It'll be cheaper than sending pods, and we have a finite amount of money. So a finite amount of money because we're trying to achievement hunt. We're not trying to play the game correctly. We're trying to steal the game. No, we're trying to just pump water and nothing else, basically. It's a proposition. We'll send up more of these. How much power do we have? We have 100 more power available, so that's fine. Each one of these uses 5 power, but only consumes 1 water. So we can immediately send up 4 more. That'll put us about half consumption. And then we won't be able to afford more than that. They're about 100K or so a piece, I think. 100 million, about $1 billion dollar dues. No, they're 100
Research
million.
complete.
Oh, great. Hydrostatic vaporators. That's really useful. No science is useful because extracting faster isn't useful. It's consumption that's going to be our bottleneck. So one thing we can do about consumption is we can put a bunch of water towers down. But I'm talking 10 of them is 1,000. So let's just see what that does. Let's do this. Where does this end? What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a spur here. We're gonna build a spur. Oh, which way though? Up, I guess. All right, let's imagine that we've left enough room here for another fuel machine there, and then let's build a spur here. All right, and then let's go up on it here like this. And if we build these, which are cheap to build and don't require power, how many is that? That's 7. And 9, 10. Surely filling these is a fairly good activity, but will help us drain water faster. Did I rotate this and then fucking, yeah, I did. God damn it. I like it to look the same. They all look like penises anyways. 5...
Sector scan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I found a new anomaly. Oh god, I'm excited. Oh, it's a breakthrough. Great. How useful. Not at all useful. So 1,000 of this water can go directly into there. Oh, as our main... we have not made it back to Earth yet with our rocket. Oh my god. It's taking so long. Stupid Russian rockets. So are we now consuming all 20 water? No, we're only making 17.2. Why? This should be 6. Oh, and this is only going to be 1 apiece, right? It's 1.1 apparently. This isn't sustainable either, though. Maybe pumping water into tanks is faster. I mean, wow. Okay, we have dropped almost 1,000 water already. If this counts, that might be the better plan than making water into fuel. I mean, obviously making some water into fuel is helpful. I'm not totally sure why. Sending the rocket back, which I guess we did, so that was nice. Oh, we can get extractor amp. That was a joke. That was a joke. So are these full now? What are we at? Stored water? We're only at 200. We're still filling up. It's quite slow. What are we looking at? About 11 or so a day? Is that right? Okay, we're at 99%. Okay. We're gonna do as we planned and send a cargo rocket with 4 more fuel refineries. We don't need more power. We don't need another drone hub. I don't see why we'd need anything else except for maintenance pieces, right? So let's get 15 more machine parts. Do we need to know more about the planet? No, not really. Should we get an RC driller just to make money? No, I mean, there's a lot of rare minerals around. Let's get this just cause. It's I'd like to point out that the color of that vehicle is blue and yellow. I'm not totally sure why. I wonder if some sort of political reason why that color might be that color. Maybe. I mean, one day, and this is our second attempt at Gagarin's legacy, and it kind of looks like maybe just filling water tanks is the way to do it. We're only up to 291 stored water for what it's worth, though. Out of what? That accounts for approximately 1/5 of the total water we've consumed. Is the amount of water we've stored. Interesting. I've noticed this. This is very promising. There's another 10,000 water here. Should we start extracting from there? We just scanned that, which is why we didn't know it was there. Is there a point in having more extraction right now? Not really. I mean, there might be eventually, but our water production is triple our demand. I mean, if we produce water faster, we could store it faster. Let's wait till this rocket is gone. What are you waiting on anyways? Oh, you have polymers in you. Right. That's because we got all those polymers as a consequence of that free thing. So let's just put a polymers depot down right there. Get some polymers off this fucking ship, alright? Fuck me. Fuck me with a polymer. A big old polymer on top of another polymer. We also now have a bunch of metal. Just put that there. Drop that off. It's right on the edge of the hub, right? Yeah, there's a little bit of room. Okay, Proton's now ready to leave. I assume there are no local missions we can do. Yeah. I guess there wouldn't really be a point in doing them for the point of the goal, which is Gagarin's legacy, 10,000, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're out of drone support. So There's 3 malfunctioning, 2 malfunctioning, 1 malfunctioning, 0 malfunctioning drones. However, surely now some of them are wrapped up, right? There is a single orphan drone. Can it not be orphan? Yeah, no, we don't have a drone controller for it. It's just gonna have to sit there blinking away for a while. Okay, that's helpful. Where are we at with storage now? Woo! We got 500 stored. So let's modify our plan here, and then it was like this, right? I don't even know. I don't even know. This looks like it's gonna connect. Also looks like it's gonna look wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sector scan.
7, 8, 9, possibly 10. Surely that's another 1,000 water to store, right? Should we hook this in? We can. There's like a single line we can do it with. We'll just go like that. We're not gonna do it just yet, because like I said, why produce more when we're not even using it? Why? Why produce more? We will put down a landing pad though. Right like that. Yes, right on top of the concrete. Why? It doesn't matter. We're never going to use all this concrete. We're not going to hook up a multiple extractor. We could probably stop producing concrete right now and have enough to get to the achievement, frankly. If you could build this before the rocket arrives, though, that would be great. Thank you so much. It is on the edge of rocket service, though. We'll find out if we regret that later. I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to leave room. It's done. I don't know if this is serviced. It doesn't. It got built, so it should be serviced. But the exit door for the exit door is across the line. But I think it only matters where this is. It only matters where that is. What are we up to for consumption? If it's working, 8.7. So I feel like yes. What are we up to for storage?
Research complete.
Okay, great. Martian vegetation. Useful. And by that, I mean not at all useful. I guess we're doing that next. Yes, we've arrived. I've arrived. Awkward. That's awkward. What is this? Oh yeah. Alright, so you proceed to this and dig it. Extract resources, biatch. Okay, and then biatch, huh? What year is it? Is it 1990? Right there. Well, it's in fuel range, clearly. Alright, and then we dropped several fuel consumers with it. Right, here we go. 5 of them, apparently. Which is a weird number, but 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all getting built. They all have this interesting Russian logo. Alright, now what's it look like? Water production is 17, water demand is 11. We're roughly halfway to stored water capacity, which apparently we have 2,100 of. How is this? We don't even know if water counts. Oh, SETI. Planetary anomalies. Okay, that's an RC commander. Don't have one of those. That's 7 officers. That's not happening. That's 10 anybody's. That's could happen. So we could do Project Dong if we wanted to send up a commander. How's this going? Well, it just leaves them here. It doesn't actually... it doesn't actually deliver them. I thought they all went into the back. This is just gonna fuck up this deposit and manually do it. Oh, that's interesting. So, like in the scenario what I was looking at before, there's 2 more here, right? And that's 1,000. Let's say it's another 1,000. That's 2,000. That's 435. I mean, that's more helpful than it seems. I guess it depends on whether it's counting depletion. So, towards the total of 10,000 extracted, is it counting how many it makes or how many it depletes? I don't know. Wow. Drop off that metal. So, is the water up to date? Yeah. Man, we're producing a lot of fuel though. We could fuel the extractors. That would burn through some fuel, but I don't think it would deplete the water source more because we're still not consuming all the water. Now that said, we have done about 2,000 water in 10 souls. So if water counts, we're on pace. Well, I guess we'll find out. We can't do anything with this. Oh, well, we could do, RC Dawn. No. So we could do like a comm satellite, but we don't have the money. We could do this, because we have plenty of all of that, except for maybe we need to send up a few computers. Let's send up a cargo rocket with 35 computers, so more than replacement, and then some machine parts as well. What do you think? More machine parts, I think. Like, that's the thing we're going to need to keep running late game. Yes. All of our money. Okay, we don't want to send a drone. Should we send up a little bit of food? Sure, takeout for the robots. Robots deserve a snack. Robots deserve a snack. I could have a snack right now. What do I want to eat? I didn't eat until like 10:30, so honestly I should probably just wait. Let me get a drink. I'm gonna leave this running though because there's a lot of time and space required to complete this, right? So we're just going to that.
Resources are low. Sector scan.
I'm back. Did anything stupid happen? Doesn't look like it. Did anything good happen? Well, we're running low on machine parts, unfortunately.
Research complete.
Oh, but we have a rocket. Excuse me. God, I hate sneezing so much. Makes me want to murder people. Literally. Not figuratively. How are you doing, weird RC driller man? What's in here? 21 rare metals. It's consumed 40. Okay, so it's doing 2 to 1 like it says. Our machine parts just landed. I mean, these require machine parts, so any more of these is very costly. Tanks just require metal though, so there's definitely a logic there of just like tanking even more of this. How much has been consumed? 3,000. I think we have to try tanking the rest of it and seeing what happens. Let's do it. Alright. Right? Okay, that should be enough. I just want to put them down with enough room first. That should be fine. We're just going to tank every single one we can here. We're not even worried about how many are going down anymore. Just jamming them in here. They require maintenance, but they require just metal. So that's sustainable in the short term because we can pick it up off the ground. What you picking up shit off the ground now, huh? Is that what you're doing? You just pick shit up? The state I'm in is doing like this like frontline workers program where like if you work during peak COVID, in these frontline jobs, you get a cash payment now, which I don't even. I mean, the reason they're doing it now is because it's an election year, and it's super. The state happens to have quite this predicted surplus. If you look that up, you'll dox me. Don't do it. Probably know where I live anyways, because I talk about it too much. Okay, so how's this going? So this is about a tenth of the way through its total amount. And, I mean, it's produced a little bit. So one of the theories was, could I do this whole thing with RC drillers, right? Could I uncover enough stuff? Holy shit. There's a lot of water down here. Holy fuck. Okay. There's like 40,000 more water in here. It's just like, wow. Wow, okay. That is a lot of water. Is there a sustainable way to play this game selling fuel? I don't think you can sell fuel. You can fly. And
Meteor incoming.
oh fuck! Oh, that's like the worst possible spot. Oh my god! Come on, you stupid robots! Fix! Robots. I hate robots. No, it's not true. I don't mind them.
Resources are low.
These are getting stacked up too. Let's put up some. Let's go up here and drop down some waste storage. I'm using my finger to touch the screen. I know, right? It's a 4K screen. I'm touching it with my finger. No class. Just gonna put a bunch of these here. There is a point where these would stall if they got too much debris around them, I guess. If this is working, it's going to work. Because we're almost at 4,000 extracted. And it'll be like another 20 minutes to finish off this water supply, maybe. I mean, we've made a lot of fuel. One fucking meteor destroys all of this. That's what will happen. But I don't think it'll count. But because we've already produced it, right? If this achievement is working, we've already done really close to it. We're almost halfway.
Sector scanned.
I don't think we can see the status on here. No. Just 10,000 resource units. Hopefully water counts as a resource unit. It should. It says resource, right? It has a number. This deposit happened to be just over 10K. So this should be it. I think it's going to work. We ran out of metal. So the bots stopped building. But there's metal everywhere. And that's why we didn't worry about tanking it. About half the water we're needing is going to be stored in here eventually. Though apparently we've done a really bad job of it because that fucking truck just drove all the way around to get to this metal. This is not passable right here, this little gap here. Here, let's, can we flatten? Smaller. I like it nice and small, thank you. Don't let anybody fool you. Smaller is better. There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, so that should do it. This thing's been refueled because we produce so much fuel at such pace. Is there any real net benefit to this? Oh, we sent somebody to do SETI. That's how fucking bored we are. That's completely useless in this game. Normally I would have that done every time, obviously. You do SETI, you get that 2 billion, you take the money, you buy computer parts, and then you do high-speed comms with it. And that like doubles your local science production early on. It's a good way to use the money. Grinding on fuel is interesting. We have so much fuel. This isn't sustainable long term. We're already running out of money. Oh, that's up there, isn't it? Oh, yeah. See, we can't even get to that. We might need, yeah, we can't send any drones or anything. And the government's not going to give us more money either. Like, so we've dead-ended ourselves here. If we can't complete this before these machine parts run out, we will lose. Because we don't have any money coming in. Well, I say that. We are actually producing some money. Right here. There's more than a truckload of stuff. Alright, let's make sure Proton will take it back. It will. And then after this truck has completed another drop-off of metal, we'll make it pick up rare metals and we'll send them back. So that's another idea, right? RC drillers spread out, hitting all the valuable deposits. But even if we were on every deposit, right now we have only 3. But let's assume for a second we've uncovered like twice as many. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually think it's particularly useful. All right, this should be drivable now, so please drop that off and not go the long way. Oh god! They drove right over that. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I got another sneeze in my sneeze hole. I can feel it. Alright, we'll go get this. It's rare metals.
Research complete.
Live from Mars research is complete. What do we get? Factory automation. Cool. I mean, we might as well get that right now and get the tech for it. There's literally no benefit, though. What's the benefit? We're on Sol 17, and no one's brought a human... Oh, we have no competitors. This is like, what if Mars... What if the Russians made it to Mars in 1970? This is what would have happened. They would have gone there with robots. Okay. What if the Russians had made it to Mars in 2010, but the U.S. space program had stopped 30 years before? I mean, because Russian and robots don't, those words don't go together. Robot is actually a Czech word, is my understanding. Yeah, I might be apocryphal. Okay, so you know, we've got some metals. Those are going to end up over here in this rocket. In Proton 1. A little Proton 1. Now, what's in here? Another 15. Okay. Proton, please take on these exports. The metals, the rare metals sale price for Russians is cheaper than everybody else. 3 extractors working at 160 performance. So can I get that just by doing this? I don't think this will work because we're not actually using it.
Sector scanned.
How are we doing on power with those closed? Okay, so should we keep them anyways? Let's keep them. What do we scan? Well, let's get this. It's free. What do we send up with our... We're going to have like, I don't know, 500 million. We could probably send up a Robo Commander. And if we send up a Robo Commander, we could build a ramp here. But again, what's the point? We're just trying to burn through to get this. We're halfway there, roughly. We haven't completed all the water storage production. We're real close to having the capacity to store 4,000 water. Should we like round that off at 5K? These are not expensive, but they're not free either. Proton, how much you have? 15. Wait. What you doing, boss? You got 16 now. Okay, so bring this back. Drop it off there. We're halfway to another full rocket of rare materials. I can't believe we might be on pace to do 2 achievements in one day. What a colossal achievement those 2 achievements will be. Nah, not really. Should we clean up some waste rock? I feel like that's just polite.
Anomaly analyzed.
Free science. Didn't finish the breakthrough yet. Let's get this. Oh, let's get this. Pick up your trash. You just leaving trash on the ground? You some sort of polluter? Is that what you are, a polluter? Is that how you want to be known? You want to be like a Captain Planet villain or something? I am Polluton! I will pollute the whole world! No! It's Polluton! That's how lame Captain Planet was, in case you weren't alive. What are we storing? 4,000 water. Should we store 10 more water? I guess so. What? I mean, we can do more. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's right. I can't really count very well though. For some reason in my mind, pipes are roads, and I keep pressing the R button to try to build them. That's too much Tropico, I guess. There are no pipes in Tropico though. All full up. Onward. Oh. Oh. What? Oh. The computer is broken. They gave us money to ship them now, so let's just bring up the replacement computer parts. Thank you, sponsor. Thank you, Russian government, for your very generous what? Oh. I think the Ukraine should belong to the Russians, because the Ukraine are just... Yeah. No, I don't actually think that. And, don't put that shit on me. I'm not endorsing Russia. I'm just trying to play a video game achievement. I don't really have any opinion about the Ukraine-Russian war, because my observation of it is limited to unprofessional sources. I haven't read like serious reports of it or anything, and I'm really not interested in hot takes on the internet of warfare. Because life is complicated and war is deadly and horrible, and yeah, the Russians invaded. Okay, those are facts, I guess. Far too many people speak from ignorance on issues like that, and I speak from ignorance on all sorts of issues. That's the last one I need to add my voice to. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. I know, right? Selective good judgment is seriously suspicious. Right? You would not expect a person to have good judgment every once in a while, just all the time or none. Okay, I can't reach that one. I also don't think these robots are doing a very good job picking up the litter, because I appear to be doing it all, right? Well, we're gonna create a route here. Route here, waste rock, dump, bam. That's what you do now. It stopped halfway through emptying, and it's decided to get more.
Research complete.
Okay, I don't remember sending another rocket, but apparently I did. So it's here. I remember sending a probe. Oh, this is the rocket that was doing the SETI.
Sector scan.
Should I do the...
Resources are low.
Should I do the comm satellite anyways? Yes! Alright, fine. I'm gonna regret this. Alright, let's send up the computers. 25. We're gonna get most of the computers up. 50. Oh, 75. 100 computers. You got 30. Go home. I don't want you, Soyuz. I don't want you taking on. You're fine. You're fine. Alright, we're dumping rock. We need to stop dumping rock and get more metal, because we need the metal for the space mission and building more tanks. Alrighty, come down here and get metal. How much is this? This is 26. Alright, we're working on it. How's this going? Alright, we're about 2/3 of the way. If this counts. Bityard crypto training. Do you guys get solicited for like joining crypto on Twitter all the time? I only use Twitter for soccer, and I still get hit up for fucking crypto bullshit. I really only use Twitter just to read about my hometown soccer team, and no other reason really. It tries to fool me into doing other stuff, but I don't want to touch its penis in the dark, and I won't do it. I won't do it. You can't make me. Okay, electronic music weirded me out. Work faster. You can't actually work faster. I haven't researched the right things. Let's get that, sure. And that. I like straight lines. Who doesn't? Yeah, so I get fucking randoed about like crypto and porn all the time on the internet. I swear. It has nothing to do with my viewing habits. Are we dancing? I'm dancing. I have no idea what the end result is going to be. Oh, hey, look at this. Kevin Spacey, Oscar-winning actor charged with 4 counts of sexual assault by the Met, which is London police. 2 different parts of the country between 2005 and 2013. They involved 1 man who's now in his 40s and 2 men who are now in their 30s. So adults. He's been raping men. The thing about Kevin Spacey is he appears to be one of these people who think that they were untouchable. And, you know, look, generally speaking, 1 rape claim, okay, who knows? 2 rape claims, I don't know. Maybe it's a conspiracy. 20 rape claims, you're probably a rapist. I'm not saying you definitely are, because life's complicated, and that could all be a conspiracy against you. They could have found 20 people who wanted to accuse you of rape, and all they needed was, I don't know, a little bit of monetary compensation or something. I don't think that's what happened, but I suppose it could have happened. Germany's going to legalize weed. The only thing that was keeping Germany from legalizing weed for the last 10 years was the former chancellor, Herr Frau. What is her name? Angela Merkel. She was personally holding back an entire country. That's, you know, 1 person was chancellor for so long that her personal opinion affected the outcome. So was the only... Yeah, I know, you're just looking at the middle of a wasteland, but I'm making a sarcastic comment. Sarcastic comment completed. We'll eventually get this achievement. It's taken longer than we like. About the first 30 or 40 minutes was our failed attempt with concrete. Now we're working the water angle, and assuming water is a valid source, we're going to do it. And honestly, it looks like it'll take about 20 more minutes. How much storage are we making? Okay, we're getting closer between production and demand. We've only got 50% in storage. So I think if we had tried this from the beginning with just storage, we might not have been able to do it. I'm not sure. We're doing a bunch of unnecessary shit in the meantime, like putting up a communication satellite, researching technologies. It's absolutely useless. I've noticed that Germans are really sensitive about the fact that Merkel was in charge for long. Again? Oh, okay. Rocket cost decreased. Cheap rockets. Yeah. That sounds right. Alright, so we don't... Oh, we have this rocket here. Should we send a rocket from Earth? It has $670 million. Yeah, let's send up a rocket with more machine parts, because we're almost out. And that's a problem. That's all we can afford. Launch! So the other thing with the fuel option is the maintenance cost is quite high. Like, keeping these running has been very expensive. And we're sitting on like a massive pile of fuel with nothing to do with it as well. That just seems unsafe. Would you wear a garment that was made from spider silk? I would not. We're close. I feel like we're real close. Manufactured outrage is weird, isn't it? Are you outraged or not? Yeah, right now I'm just a little gassy. A little underfed, but you know, that's intentional. So I guess I could do with a little more liquor. I'm a little outraged that I'm not drunk. I'm a little bit. Should I be more drunk?
Research complete.
Research is complete. Transport optimization. Great. Good use of time and effort. Faster robots. Hey, Jimmy. Oh wait. Comrade Jim. It is me. No, I promised myself I wouldn't be overtly racist to Russians. Sorry. Yeah, I'll have to behave. I do not have a problem with the Russian people or the Russia thing. I'm a bot, by the way. I'm a Russian shill. Are there Russian shills on Twitch?
Breakthrough discovered.
I don't know. Is that something they're bothering with right now? Oh, did you guys see that fucking Starfield stuff? It looks like it may actually redeem them a bit, Bethesda. I feel like there's so far to go because their buildings require maintenance less often is massive. I mean, can we actually get that? It's cheap. Yeah, let's get that. We're just gonna jump this ahead because it might save us. Right? Look at this problem here. This is a problem keeping up the water storage. But the capacity actually hasn't gone down, and we're not pumping out of them. So does that actually matter? I don't think it does. We're trying to load this rocket so we can do the comm satellite, but we don't really need to do the comm satellite. We just need to wait a little bit and hopefully make sure that this water almost depletes. Oh God. It's taken longer than I thought, but I think that's probably because I'm an idiot. 10 buildings are not working. It's all because there's no metal.
Resources are low.
Yeah, it says machine parts. Maybe that actually is true. We're waiting on a shipment of machine parts from Earth.
Sector scan.
It's in it with a polymer shaped like a... The polymers are like... Wait, what? I'm not gonna make any dick jokes, I swear. Yeah, Madonna's dick coming out one here. Dick, 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 dick. Oh. I upgraded capacity on my rover. I didn't notice. I hope water counts, because otherwise I've just spent like an hour doing this mission for no reason. If water doesn't count, I'm going to write a negative email. Maybe a negative review. Maybe I'll find someone's mother and say something insulting. Monday. Are you Mondaying? Stick it right in your Monday hole. Don't let anybody ever tell you that it takes talent to make this kind of music. 'Cause I assure you it does not. Are you getting on? Alright. It's all full. It's all full. We finally have some excess metal. Drop that off. Ah, a ship has arrived. Master! Right, we need more metal though because we're quite behind on our metal consumption upgrading. Consumption jumption, what's your function? Flim 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 flom.
Resources are low.
Alright, flum flum flum. Ah! Slash it, spread it, prioritize it, and start all over again. The budget charts don't make sense. We're severely overstretched. What do they want to give me? $500. More research. I'd take the $500, I guess. I mean, normally I would take the research no matter what. But, I'm not even going to be on this planet much longer, so... I am only going to be on this planet for 2,900 more water. I'm like Kevin Spacey in that I'm raping fish. That shit's wrong. Don't rape fish. I can't see anything. I hate the night cycle in this game. I have a mod in RimWorld that actually prevents the night from being dark. That's how bad my fucking eyesight is. It's true. It's true. I'm gonna have to go get more. I'm gonna have to go get more polymers from the grocery store. No, I'm gonna have to go get more. More rare minerals from this depot. So interesting, this vehicle is essentially like the least efficient thing on the fucking planet. Like, it has a purpose, but it's not a very good one. If you're desperate for money and you have one, you could go send it to ruin a deposit. But like, it fucks the deposit. This fucks the deposit. But if you're planning on something like, if you're beelining to the molehill mine, it might be fine. Because then you don't have to build a base based on rare minerals. You can build your base based on science. So you can skip base 1 and go to base 2. Is there any more metal? Okay, this is easily accessible. Go get that. We are running a bit low on metal. Some up here, there's a little more here, there's a bunch there. Okay, there's still plenty around. We've just exhausted some easily accessible supplies. So this is now down to what? 2.6. When that hits, 200, we should have done it. We should have done it. Okay, so this is a bit of a problem here. Oh, did we get the thing for 160%? I don't think we did. Where does it say? No. This might actually be hard. 3 extractors working at 160 performance. So that means a fully staffed extractor. And it needs to be fueled. And it needs an automation upgrade. So it's not just fuel. It's also the efficiency upgrade associated with it. So in this case, it would need this extractor. This extractor plus the fueled extractor one. Now, fueled extractor one comes default when you're Russian. So that extractor technology, and then you should have about a 5% margin to play with, so that should be all right. It should be all right. All of my water tanks are broken.
Sector scanned.
That's the expensive thing, right? I'm bringing the metal, it's just I'm bringing it extremely slowly. I am bringing it very, very slowly, sir. Please dump that off. I follow this one footballer who's like a mid-20s white dude from Illinois, for what it's worth. But he tweets like a 40-year-old live, laugh, love woman. And like, it's always just like pictures of him. It's like basically lifestyle brand type
Resources are low.
tweeting. So like, it's the kind of tweets I imagine Gwyneth Paltrow's team sends for her. This guy might have like one or two people who work for him, maybe. But I think it's more likely that it's just like his wife or something. She's like, okay, I need you to go to Starbucks so I can take a picture and bring your book. The only book you own. My wife and I were watching this video recently of an unnamed U.S. men's national team player at his home club, at his club in a country in Europe. Well, I don't want to narrow it down too much. Anyways, this dude clearly has a life that consists of wake up, take a shower, eat breakfast, practice, recover, practice again, press stuff or random shoots, go home, call girlfriend, play Fortnite, right? Now, look, I mean, he's a professional athlete, so he can't go out drinking every night, like, he's got to get a lot of rest, he's got to eat right, so there are, that's, his life's going to be uninteresting, frankly, right? Until he retires. That's a choice professional athletes make, right? But they did like this bio thing on him, and he has like one book, right? He like owns a single book, and if I had to guess it, all of his clothes have club labels on them, and national team labels on them. So like, he doesn't have like he has got a nice apartment, but it's empty. It has a computer where he plays Fortnite on, clearly, and nothing else, and one book. And they had to show him doing something other than playing 8 hours of Fortnite, because that would be embarrassing. So they just had him read that one book. And it was a little weird. It was a little weird because of it. It came off very like constructed and odd, and it was very funny. It was very funny. He seems like a nice kid, but he doesn't seem a very interesting kid. But what professional athlete would be interesting, right? The ones who are like disciplined. Like the guys who are like, I'm going to work real hard and be a champion. I don't know who that is, but that's a few of them somehow, right? Shirley? Shirley. All right. Okay, so... Oh, the coach? Yeah. Wow, the head coach of New York City FC quit in the middle of the season to go join the Belgian side Standard Liège. And they've had to hire an interim, obviously, too. I mean, New York City FC won the MLS Cup last season, which is pretty much the most important trophy in the USA. There's also the Supporter Shield, which is the record shield. But anyways, so this guy's been very successful, and he's off. It's interesting. I mean, a lot of people internationally don't rate MLS from a competitive perspective. I've watched a lot of MLS now over the last 2 or 3 years. And I can tell you, while it does come in significantly below that of, like, say, the Premier League, it's quite on the level with, say, Bundesliga 1 or Liga 1 in Spain, with the exception possibly of, like, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico. So, like, MLS is better than many people think it is. But it is inferior to other countries, and the soccer culture is different, right?
Resources are low.
Oh, we're low on machine parts. That's not good. Proton 1 is going to take a load of things back, but man, I think we might be there by then. Because the rocket's so slow, right? I think we're going to need to store more fuel here, though. Because we need to clear out the depots. It's every citizen's final duty to go into the tanks. I had to misplace the one, right? I'd like to blame that on machine ticks and not myself.
Sector scanned.
All right, and we got it? You got it. Okay, drop it off. Drop it off! We don't have anything broken right now. That's a positive, right? We're almost done with this, I swear. It might work. If water doesn't work, I'm going to be pretty pissed because I've spent an hour and a half on this now, and that's far too much work to do on something that doesn't work. We were right, though. We really only needed the concrete in the very beginning. It's doing nothing since. Let's actually shut it off. That'll save us a machine part. One machine part. We're 38% of the way to high-speed comms, which might mean that we do the achievement before we complete the high-speed comm. Because we're real close with the achievement. We're about 1,100 away. Still exhausting this resource. So one of the things I've noted that Mohill Mine, if you beeline to it, really is probably only you getting it before Soul 50. So I guess the question is could this driller be used in such a way that you can make enough money to support your thing before Soul 50? I think you can. Well, I mean, if you uncover as many as we did. Right, under here, there's 2 more. So, you know, I mean, well, as soon as this is exhausted, we're just going to move it. And it's not like we're worried about long-term anything on Mars. On Mars. Can't see. I can't see to locate a deposit. That is a deposit, maybe? I gotta see this. Is there a fucking gamma setting in this game? Or something that says basically don't make it fucking dark ever? No. Nope. Nope. Like, if I had one thing to tell developers, it's that actually obfuscating information for players through day-night filters or Cloud of War or whatever like that always needs a checkbox or an option, right? There always has to be a day-night cycle button or a Fog of War button or a hide the enemy moves button. That every fucking game ever made needs that. There's now 1,000 water left. So we're fast approaching. We're a little off the schedule, I thought, but man, dumping your employer in the middle of the season. So it's the middle of the MLS season right now. So like it's a little short of the middle. So this dude's, but it's the off season in Europe. So this dude's gonna head to Belgium, have a couple of months, and then the season will start. So like he's leaving at a good time for that country, but it's the middle of the season in the MLS, and this is possibly the worst, most negative thing you could do to a team here. Gagarin's Legacy, we did it. We got points for this. Achievement got. Okay, I'm going to take a real break now. I'll be back later on. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And then, come back. Tell your friends. Or don't. I don't care. Maybe you don't have any friends. Have a good one.